Ali malungit tutaw, meron mirogoy. I hope you guys are having a wonderful morning or evening wherever you are as far as the location. But this morning we are streaming live from the PDA conference room. I just want to say shout out to the ministry for making everything possible. This week we're streaming from the conference room because EPFM has some trainings going on, but we'll be back next week live from the studio. And just wanted to recap. Last week we took a break so we can recalibrate, reorganize how we're going to be doing things because I'll be traveling back and forth. Personally, just sharing, I'll be traveling back and forth between here and Honto, Marunmut specifically. So yeah, we're just trying to make things work, and I thank you guys for joining us. We are here to give you some more positive vibes to get through your work week, and also share some hot jobs and other opportunities that are available on island here in Palau. So to start, before we get into the positive vibes section, I'll shout out to the class of 2012 and the host their tournament para clash of the classes. Run fun Madiso Kalbarang Asuli are classmates nga class of 06. Shout out to class of 06. Dim lagi bam number 1, di no number 3, and then we also got the sportsmanship award. And just a little insight, a little backstory. None of us expected to place anywhere, so we are really excited that we even got anything, because after the game 3 we were like, oh my gosh, so it was really fun just to get out. 1, to see our classmates, 2, to get to mingle with some of the other classes. There was class of 1993 in the house, there was class of 2020, 2012, and 2011. Shout out to Team IRIDE 3 Damlo Katser for the championship for co-ed, and then there was 2011 in Lausanne place, and then us 2006 Damlo 3rd place. As far as the men's open, and correct me if I'm wrong, Belau first ang inusay given championship, and then Kaya, and I can't remember what was number 3. I think Masera 05, I'm the number 3 that means open. So congratulations to all the teams, and also congrats to anybody who had a team, showed up and played hard, because it was rain or shine, man. With their clothes, their hair, and everything. So shout out to all those MVPs. But yeah, on another note, it's graduation season. I just want to let everybody know that your life, you only have one life. So please be safe. However you choose to celebrate, be safe in all that you do, okay? And also get a DD, all right? It's very necessary. Hey, Mituta Onti, yes, let's go, class of 2006. We have a running joke. We're undefeated, placed number 3. But yes, good morning, sis, Mituta Onti, and Yoroskulla Karakama Ray, and the girls. So for this morning, we have our positive vibes section. Yay! And you know how it goes. Kato open and labawan nga quote der belaw, proverbs der belaw, ekor on pursuing bar. And this is open discussion, and I know that I can't have you guys call in at the moment, but at sa kumugukso malala input der kani, yedim dali na comments, and I'll read them on the screen, okay? Or put them on the screen and read them and share with everybody. So, alat tutaw, funny because ako normally tangar along our Sunday Adb mom, and then we ended up getting some fresh bananas, and which brings me to our Palauan proverb. And it may be taken as a derogatory phrase, but it can also be used in positive light. So, sa Palauan proverb, awase, kukoratu rang ayang. Kukoratu rang ayang. Still, well, I'm so that to karang apart, I would say, you're like the kayang banana, maduang rin. You're all talk and no action. And so, I wanted to share this one because I feel like every day is a new day, right? And especially shout out to all the graduates, that are going to be finishing this chapter and starting their next chapter. And if there's anything I could tell my younger self, it would be to always take action. you know. Sometimes we can be hesitant, but you know, it's one thing to talk about it, yes, speak it into existence, but we also got to put in the work to actually make it happen. And you know, you can have faith, but what is faith without the work, you know? So so in this case, right? So let's all take this in and apply it to our daily lives, so that when we say we want to do something, we actually get it done, right? And personally, between we like to set goals that are attainable, that are practical and attainable year for year. And you know, it's just been that way since we decided this is how we're going to do it. And honestly, I couldn't be happier, because those when you get to achieve those or check off your goals list every year, it's something to look back and be like, well, but I made it. So what else can I also hold myself accountable to? What else can I put out there, and speak into existence, and also apply myself to make it a reality, right? And so here we are. Hence the Omengereker shows, coming to you live from PBA conference room. All right, so it's a positive affirmation. Proverb my positive affirmation is, my words and my actions are the same. And you know, we all have our inner battles, we all have the little things that we know we need to work on. I have a list for myself as well. And what I find sometimes when I set a goal for myself, and it could be the littlest thing, I'm not going to name them because I probably named them before, which I'm still working on, but it's also like, you know, when you say it, you got to believe it. So my words and my actions are the same. All right, so our motivational quote for today comes from Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson himself. All right, it goes like this: effort increases action, action creates momentum, momentum creates success. Okay, let me say that again: effort increases action, action creates momentum, momentum creates success. So you got to get started at some point. And the most you can do is put a little effort into everything that you do, right? Once you put in that effort, it's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of like when you're cleaning the house, and you know, you're kind of like, you get started on one section, and then you see another thing, so you start, and then by the end of the day, you've already cleaned the whole house when you only meant to clean one section of the house. I don't know. Can you relate? All right, so let's keep that in mind, right? Today's or this week's positive vibes, affirmation, proverb is to put your words into action. That's the sum of it all. All right? Even though it tastes good, right? So that's the proverbs for today, and we're gonna move on to our hot jobs, local listings. All right. So I just wanted to share, because I actually saw Anara Sauma on Friday, and she did confirm that they still have job opportunities available through Globus Palau. So if you have some warehousing background, you have a valid driver's license with no offenses as far as, you know, like reckless driving, stuff like that, you don't have any records, this may be the job for you. They're looking for drivers, they are looking for warehousing staff, people that can, you know, do heavy lifting, whether it has something to do with loading or unloading. All right, and they're looking for a couple of those they have a couple of positions to fill. So if you're interested, go ahead and contact Globus Palau directly. Their phone number I have listed on the screen is 488-1672 or 488-1677. You can also email with attention to Anna Sakuma at office@globuspalau.com. All right. So yes, if you worked at, I don't know, any big warehouse for these big stores stateside, I'm sure you have more than enough credentials and experience to help them in this field. And as far as the wages, as far as the hours, you would have to contact them directly to get more information about the job descriptions. All right, and also I do have a list of basic requirements that Globus Palau is asking for. One, it's a completed application form, which you can walk in to grab an application, or you can email them requesting an application and also submit it that way. But they need a completed application form, a copy of your social security ID, a copy of your driver's license if available, as well as your resume. Okay, and the two positions that I know of that are listed is the delivery staff and also store clerk. So also if you have cash handling experience, customer service experience, this might be the job for you. All right, and that is Globus Palau. And that's what I have for the private sector. And we also have some opportunities, scholarship opportunities for any of you graduates that are out there, whether you're going for your AS, your bachelor's, or your master's degree. This is an opportunity that is available through Palauans. It's funded by the Asian Development Bank. So their scholarships for 2022 will be fully funded, and you can apply at this tiny URL at the bottom of the screen. It's a pretty hefty link, so they compiled it in a tiny URL. And then the difference here is that /YVRFZKKT. Okay, so if you click that, it will take you through the application process, and that's how you can apply. Other than that, you can contact the Asian Development Bank here in Palau for more information. I don't have that contact number. As far as the post that I obtained, it was the tiny URL was the main point of contact and way to get an application. All right, and just wanted to read some of the benefits from ADB scholarships and what will be providing. It says they'll be providing full tuition fees. Students will receive a monthly allowance, accommodation by the host institute, books and academic material will be provided, medical insurance will be provided, as well as travel expenses. Like, excuse you, when they say fully funded, they were not kidding, man. Like, that sounds like a really sweet deal. So anybody who's listening, and if you have any family that's graduating, please send them this information so they can reap the benefits. They can maximize what they have. And good morning, Miller Quad. Sunal tune in. All right, so that is Asian Development Bank scholarships. All right, so we have some other programs that will be going on this summer that I wanted to share with you. The first one that we have here is from PCC. Let me get that off the screen. PCC Summer Kids Program 2022. So PCC Continuing Education offers classes that are designed to provide educational activities for students to enhance their abilities to improve in the subject areas and foster new skills. So the program schedule is from June 6th to June 24th. That's 3 weeks. Each course is $30. And depending on what course you choose, the times vary, and classes are from Monday through Friday. And it looks like they also have for Singapore math, English reading and writing, Palauan orthography. That is for 3rd to 8th grade. Yeah. And then we have marine science. That's for 6th to 8th grade. And then they have basic art and basic music. That's for 3rd to 8th grade as well. Registration begins today, May 16, until June 3rd at the CE office on PCC campus. For more information, please call CE office at 488-2470 2471 extension 243. All right, so if you're looking for something for your kids to do this summer and they're in grades 3 to grade 8, you can go ahead and check out PCC Summer Kids Program 2022. And I don't know if it's kind of like the same structure as when I was in school, elementary and whatnot, but I did utilize these classes. I took English and reading and writing, and it was fun. You know, we got to learn different ways of writing styles, and really, it's a fun way to get out of the house, apply yourself, and kind of like prep yourself for the next school day. All right, so if you're interested, go ahead and check them out. Make sure you contact PCC CE office at 488-2470 or 2471 extension 243. All right, another program is Kindergarten Summer Academy, and that's from June 6th to June 10th. Registration is already open since May 8th, and it's open until May 30th. The kids must be 5 or 6 years old. They must have completed school year 2022 to 2023 registration form. They'll also need a copy of your birth certificate or the kid's birth certificate, copy of social security card, and a passport size photo, which is 2x2 in size, if you didn't know. Subject areas will be English, math, and Palawan studies. Contact the public elementary school nearest you. Also, it is open to foreign students. They must bring a copy of a permit and immunization certificate. And this Kindergarten Summer Academy is hosted by Ministry of Education. So yeah, if you have, some kids that are 5 to 6 years old, this is definitely going to be something fun for them to apply themselves, and it's only from June 6th to June 10th, so at least they can get out, socialize with other kids from different schools, and also touch on their subject areas to prepare them for first grade or kindergarten. All right, so that's what I have for the external programs that are not job related, but very educational and also, enriching. And that's for the youth. And we're going to move on to MOF and MHHS. Sorry. Where is that? Yep. Okay, so with MOF, MHHS, PVA, and MAIF, they have come together to complete a project, and they're looking for certain people, specifically food processing manager or food processing tech. Location would be PVA or Bureau of Agriculture, and they also need a food processing associate, which would also be PVA or Bureau of Agriculture. If you're interested, applicants may submit an expression of interest at the Palau Visitors Authority, which is here at PVA and MLE, and to the Project Management Unit by today, May 16, 2022. Please include a CV and suggested salary range, and you can address it to Managing Director Gadoy Rulu, PVA, Gadoy at pristineparadisepalau.com, or the Project Manager Miguel Basebs at miguel.international@gmail.com, which I have on the screen. So yeah, if you have any expertise or any knowledge on food processing, please contact them, as they are looking for a food processing manager and associate for this project. And it didn't have a starting date or anything like that, but it does say that you need to submit it by today, which is Monday, May 16, 2022. And if you want more information, you can just contact me directly on Ministry of HRCTV's Facebook page, and I can figure out about getting you more information, okay? All right, so we're going to move on to Palau Supreme Court. Palau Supreme Court is looking for a chambers clerk for the appellate division. Pay level 12.1, that's about $605.38 bi-weekly, or commensurate with experience, the appellate division in Nurulmud. So they're looking for a chambers clerk for Nurulmud. Opening date was April 27, 2022, and the closing date says until filled. All right, so if you're looking for a job, if you have expertise, you know, just try it out. Maybe if you haven't even worked in a court before, but you have some of the office admin expertise that are relatable to clerk work, you just might fit the bill. So go ahead and check that out. You can actually walk in Palau Supreme Court here in Koror, the Koror branch, to get more information. Just go to clerk of courts and ask them for direction. As far as I know, Riop Rui gave you the other HR, so you can reach out to him. All right, and we have a bid from the Bureau of Human Resources. The bid period was May 2nd to May 16, and hold on, move that banner. It was, the bid period was May 2nd to May 16, and bid opening starts tomorrow, May 17th. So they're soliciting and accepting bids or proposals from interested businesses, qualified individuals, agencies, or institutions to provide janitorial and cleaning services for Central Community Health Center and other outlying health centers. Services requested will be wholly funded by federal grant, which is from the U.S. Department of Human and Health Services. Proposals and offers may be submitted at the National Treasury at the Finance Building in Koror, that's across PCAA, and or you can submit it at the Executive Building in Nurulmud, Malacayo. For more information, contact BHR, Bureau of Human Resource, at 767-2415 or email hr@palaugov.com. All right. And also specifications will be made on PalauGov's website at www.palaugov.ph/rfp-bids/. All right, and we do not have a spotlight guest this week, but if you know anybody who wants to advertise their business or is a new business coming up and they need some exposure, let us know. Drop it in the comments or message us directly on MHRCTD, and we'll put them out there, because that's what we're here for. We want to get job opportunities out, and we also want to make highlight Palauan businesses and what they're doing. All right, so for the bids, make sure you contact 767-2415 Bureau of Human Resources for more information. Okay, everybody, like I said, our positive affirmation for this week is to really think about your words, make them your actions. My words, my actions are the same. They are one, and whatever I put my mind to is going to happen for me and my family, whoever that may be. And I just, I don't always mention this, but I really do truly believe that all things are possible through God. So, if you're ever in a rough patch, it seems like it's not going your way, sometimes it helps to just pray. Just give it to God. Let those burdens go. Give it to Him, and He'll take care of it. But you do need to apply yourself. So that's where that action comes into place. All right. And then our last recap for our motivational quote: effort increases action, action creates momentum, and momentum creates success. All right, so I wish you guys a successful week. Please, all the graduates, be safe. And there's a lot of madness going on right now. I just want to extend my condolences to many of families who have lost someone over the week or weekend. And Katumran makasal this LA, so I hope that we can learn from our mistakes and just treat each and every one a little bit better. Everybody's going through something. It isn't hard to just be kind. Okay. All right. Hey, Brandon. Thanks, bro. He said, love the positive affirmations. Stay solid, and I look forward to the next Omengereker. Thanks, bro. I really appreciate that. Thank you for tuning in, and thank you guys for dropping in the comments. It's nice to know that I'm not just talking to myself. All right. Have a good one. Stay blessed and stay safe. Peace.